I don't know if anybody will be out here this morning with me on top of the mountain. This is definitely one of those unsuspected and undetected things. So it's just me and the squirrels here talking. Just me and the squirrels. This will give me a moment to pull up my little chat device here. Is there anybody out there? Is there anyone home? Is there anyone out there? Okay, now I'm gonna have to turn this thing down now. Oh Lord. Hey Blue, how are you? Oh, that's okay, darling. I can understand caps too. You can't hurt my ears by yelling like that. I can hurt y'all's though. Oh, I'm doing fine, darling. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? I know that heat's got y'all down, but it looks like y'all are about to calm down with the heat. Am I right? Or am I wrong on that? Look like around Italy and Portugal is feeling that heat right now. Oh, where is everybody? I guess everybody's at work. And they're not expecting me to go live, especially not this time of the day. I am up on top of a mountain. I hadn't slept all night. That's all right. That's normal for me. A lot of times, I may go a couple of days without sleeping, and maybe more than that, and just have a nap in between times or something, a crash nap. I says to myself, why don't you do something different? Do something weird. Where is everybody? I know there's more. I see two people in here. I don't know who the other one is. That's okay. It's a beautiful day right now. I don't know, I just got a wild hair. I've been just wanting to see how everybody's doing. Been in kind of a funk for a while, and say, you know what? I've got to start doing something. So I thought I'd get me some breakfast and come out here to this beautiful place up in the mountains. Now, you see that right there? We just had some storm damage right there, and it took out a tree. Took out a few trees, probably. Looked like it was dead to begin with. Beautiful views up here. And I picked me out a little privacy spot. I like coming up here. I've made several videos, but I've never gone live from up here. And I'm surprised that I've got such a good signal, at least on what I'm seeing on my tablet. Are y'all able to see with any detail? Well, let's see. We got Garden State Gardener, Mr. Joe. Good to see you and your bad foot. Brother, I'm with you on that bad foot. Man, you got the same one that's bad right now. Looky here. We've got Down Under Fuller. That's Mr. Bradley. It's good to see you folks. I got somebody from Australia in here, y'all. I guess his bees must be asleep right now. Let's see. If it's early in the morning here, I'm guessing, let's see, about 16 hours ahead. Oh Lord, it's too early or late for math. Hello there, copycat. I recognize you a lot of times from Off the Wall Prepper. Good to see you. Britton Farms, good morning to you. I was looking through some Shed Wars videos last few days, seeing what people are doing. I've been keeping up with things. but I've been leaving people some comments now. And I like to come in on videos a lot of times a little bit later. You know, a lot of times I'll put them in a queue and then run them once, and then I'll come in later and see what all's going on, see what kind of, see, oh, you just about to go to bed? Okay, Bradley. Well, brother, you have a good night's sleep. Um, I'm glad you know what time it is, because I couldn't figure it out. I'm glad you stopped in for a minute. Oh, hey there, Ragnarok. Yeah, man, I'm just so tickled. I got my coffee going here. You know, that's the first coffee I have had in almost maybe over a week now. I've been trying to cut back on that and start hitting up with some water. Let me let me hit some of that now. Oh, Ragnarok, I am. There's no trees in Arizona. Now, y'all forgive me. I am not the big YouTuber live stream personality. Okay, I'm not. Right. Um, there's some people out there that do some absolutely slick lives. I ain't one of them. And I'll give you something, though. It's kind of exciting as long as it stays safe for me. And I see um, in a situation here, right? Because I don't show myself. One false move, and me and these crocs, me and one false move, and with me and these crocs out here, I'll be showing my face. We don't do that, not around here. And we'll be going off down, way down that hill. This is a big old cliff here, and what you see there from here is about 30 feet away. Let me brace myself here. It's sketchy. That big rock, that one right there, well, that's about as big as a Volkswagen, I guess, almost. It's a great big old rock. This is a pretty steep area right here. No, I'm not on Lookout Mountain. I am in a little park here called Palisades Park. So y'all can Google that. Palisades Park is right in there around Aniana, Alabama. It's a beautiful place I've come to many times. And hey, y'all hang on. I'm going to stop. Where am I going to stop? I'm going to stop right about here. And then y'all go over the edge. Oh, Lord. This is a beautiful place up here. It's, of course, been used throughout history before we all got here as a place where the Native Americans lived. This is limestone here. And as many of you know, limestone, when it starts eroding, it does some incredible things. It erodes, and I imagine limestone in different areas of the world erodes out in different ways, okay? What we've got here, this massive bunch of limestone, we can go over here. Let me hang on. I'm hanging on to this tree. Y'all go over the edge, all right? This bunch of limestone breaks up, big old fissures here. And there's some places around here that were used as forts. And one of them is called Horsepins 40. And I hope to go out there one day. That will be a neat trip. I'll probably make a video out there. But the Native Americans use natural features like this for their corrals. Let me see here. I'm trying to walk around. I'm not at let's see, it's 9:12. Oh yeah, Ragnarok, it is. It's full of adventure. No, I'm not on Lookout Mountain. Oh, let's see here. I have to get my July videos. Canning season is upon us. That's right. There's a lot of busy people right now. And what you're seeing right here is not connected to the rest of this, okay? This is one massive island of stone that broke off. And you can see this fissure right here. It broke off kind of square. See down there? See way down there? Can it zoom in? Way down there. You know, I zoom you back out now. Some of y'all gonna puke with me. Some of y'all might be scared of heights. I ain't scared of heights. I'm scared of falling. Look at that right there. That looks sketchy right there. I bet you one day that's gonna fall. It's gonna hurt somebody on the head. But now I want you to see something right here, okay? I want you to see what my two wonderful children put me through one time. Brought them up here, and they're not the most athletic types, okay? All right, now listen. I'm gonna put my foot here, and y'all go over here. All right. See way down there? That's only about 20 feet, maybe 25 feet. But you see this gap? That gap right there, this gap is about, that's almost 7 feet. And all this is sketchy, okay? My two boys decided that they wanted to put their old man through some stuff and give him a couple of new gray hairs. And what they do, they jumped across here. They jumped right across there and went and hung out there on the island. I've been over there, but I didn't jump this to do it. Wait, I think I did one time. But I think I did one time. But them knuckleheads, they scared me to death. And my youngest one, he's like a squirrel. My biggest one, he's like a bear. Now let me tell you, the squirrel did pretty good. He went and hopped himself right back over here and everything was fine. But the bear scared me. Bears and gravity don't get along as well as squirrels and gravity get along. And he just about didn't make his bet, okay? Now look here, here we go. I hope my fingers ain't getting in the way. I'm gonna hug this tree and I'm gonna put my foot right there, okay? Woo, look down there. Oh, it is a beautiful place. But there are signs that says there is no climbing to be done unless you have a proper permit, you know, because the permit's gonna keep you safe, right? As long as you sign that waiver, you'll be safe no matter what you're doing. Always look for the waiver. It's there to protect you, right? Oh, it's been a while since I've been up here, and I haven't made too many videos. And a lot of stress in the world. Lots of stress, especially in our more developed nations. People getting used to some junkier kind of things. Let's go up here. This is a cliff edge I always like to come to, but I don't like to get too close. Yeah, let's get up here. Now, some of y'all can remember seeing this view. I've shown this view before a few times, mainly on Shed Wars videos. Man, it's real pretty up here. It's supposed to be hot, today. I says to myself, you know what? Let's go out and do something unexpected. Let's go do a live stream from a mountaintop. The Native American little totem pole there I showed, that's one of the carvings in the area. Now, here's a interesting fact now. If we go, wait a minute, am I zoomed in? Where am I? If I was to walk all this right here out and be a little bit more fleet of foot than I really am, I could take you to where I used to rappel. There's an awesome cliff face over here. And when we were in the Scouts, we would take the boys over here and have a big rappelling event. Let me see here. I know I'm missing a chat here. Where are you and what state? Well, copycat, I am in Alabama. Alabama. No, it wasn't carved by the natives. It was carved by some, well, they might have been natives, but they're modern natives. I mean, get down to it, I'm a Native American, right? But not quite that way. And you know, here in America, most of us can trace back at least a small amount of some form of Native American bloodline. And I can trace mine back to Cherokee. My people were Cherokee. And so that's where my Native American history comes in. You know, you can't swing there's an old saying, you can't swing a dead cat around your head without hitting somebody that's got some Indian blood in them. I'll tell you what, let me show y'all my house. See it down there? See it right there? My tiny little house. No, I wish it was mine. No, I'm glad it ain't. That's too many dang bills. Whew, makes me wonder how much it cost. Looky here who we came in here. Got the Crocheting Monster. Crocheting Monster, Miss Freehandly Maid, Miss Niecy. That's too many windows clean. You're dang right. Way too many windows. Look at all them mountains over there. I tell you, I'm gonna try to keep my eyes on chat, and as long as I'm just walking. Now, also, so far it's just me and the squirrels and y'all here. So all my stuff over there is still safe, I think. I did see a squirrel kind of looking sideways at some of my stuff. I probably need to get back over there. But, well, let's see. See that? It says danger beyond this point. You better follow the rules. Look at there. Lady Claire. Lady Claire from the UK has come in to see us. I want you to know something, darling. I appreciate you being here. And I want you to, everybody in here at the Miss Wisteria Energy Twister, she has been a donator to our cause in Shed Wars in the Southern Hemisphere. And I'm about to wrap that up. I'm pretty excited. And that pot has grown to be a sizable thing. I think it's going to make some people happy. We're about to get that taken care of. Now my chat, it goes away. It's like I see the chat for a second and then it goes away. Let's see. Yeah, I was up when I was up. Hello, Hughey. Hughey. We're going to call Hughey on the mountain. Look at this. Look at this right here. All right, is this fun for y'all? Having this old hillbilly walking around talking like he is, showing you this stuff? This is neat. Y'all can't really see what I'm seeing, but that's got a real neat pattern to it right there. I'm thinking about, in addition to gardening and homesteading videos, Not that I'm making a lot of them, okay? I'm not. But that's the core of my content, what it started out to be. I'm thinking about making little videos of, or big videos, of going to different places in my area. Maybe some out of my area. Look at there. That's what this looks like. And it goes on for a long ways each way. That way and then way back that way. It's a real jagged side of the mountain. The other side is a gradual slope. I'm gonna hug him. Let me see if I can hug this tree. I've been all over these trails when my boys were young, and before they got big and on their own and knew everything, and they're out there now making their own mistakes in the world. Jessica loved Dragonfly. Been here almost the whole time, loving this, so much beauty. Darling, I'm so glad to see you. For those of you in the chat that do not know Jessica Love Dragonfly, y'all go find her. I'm not sure if I've got any of my mods in here right now. I don't think I do. But y'all know how to find one another. Find Jessica Love Dragonfly. She is, she dedicates a lot of her time to putting out good, positive messages to help people. And those kind of folks are heroes to me. Oh, Lord. I have been up on this very rock right here, scooching up on my belly. Will I do it here? Let me do it here. Let's do it. Do it like I normally would do it. Let's get down here. We go deep like in this action. Can you feel it? You're with me right now as I scoot myself, my fat self, up against this here severe drop. All right, y'all ready? You got the sky, and I got you in both hands now. All right, y'all look. Lord. That's a long way down, y'all. Now we're gonna back away from this now. Oh, these old pine trees here. The trees here, especially the pine trees, y'all excuse me for making weird sounds, all right? I'm on my belly. These bristlecone pines, I think is what they're called. They might have another name. It's not so politically correct. I won't be saying that one. But these little old pine trees get swept by the wind up on this cliff face, and it twists some of them into some unusual shapes. There used to be one around here. I think that's further down. But they get almost bonsai'd on top of these mountains. Let's see. There's one there. It's pretty. But there's another one that's a little harder to get to, that's low and windswept, more windswept looking. We've got storms in the area today, so we've got a unique combination of thunderstorms and at the same time high heat advisory. So I says to myself, I'm gonna get out here, go get me some breakfast, and go see a beautiful spot. So that's what I did. Well, let's see. If me and these croc covered feet, Crocs and socks, y'all, I swear that's the way to go. It is so pretty. Don't know how long my batteries will last. I've been here many times. A lot of beautiful places here in my part of the country, my part of the world, that I'd like to share. See that? Danger, proceed with caution. Okay. Right there. I'll tell you everything you need to know. And if you're a knuckleheaded young'un, you don't go running and jumping across that particular gap. Lord, they had me in fits. And then one of them later on, he says, Daddy, I know how you felt now. Well, really? How's that, son? He said, well, my dog got away from me and he wouldn't do what I told him to do. And he was really in danger. And he was about to die if he took one more step. And he said, I was so scared. I said, yeah, how's that feel? That's just your dog. You know, when we've got our dogs, that's our first kids right there. Yeah, and they're our family. Yeah, let's see here. I've been walking and wisely trying to watch the terrain. Everyone loves nature. Yes, they do. Sandals. I'm fixing to touch the wrong thing here. Gardening Warrior Q, welcome. Let's see. I do have a mod in here, but I ain't no need to worry about it. You know, everybody here, y'all probably know each other already, and if you don't, you know how to find one another. And I encourage you to do so. Look at all this English ivy. Hey, look at here. English ivy. You folks in the UK, right? Thanks for this. It's an awesome plant. Beautiful plant. But some places it gets all over everything, right? Beautiful plant. Not like kudzu. A kudzu is different. Kudzu is a pain in the butt. That was imported in here to control erosion, and it wound up making it absolutely horrible. And there's Miss Ariel and Miss Courtney. Well, I tell you what, I appreciate you folks. Look at here. My tablet's still there and my coffee's still there. Oh, man. Let me go sit down. I'm going to sit down on my hillbilly briefcase here. Oh, it's already getting warm. Ariel! I love that name. I'm a big fan of The Little Mermaid. All right? Y'all don't hate on me. Love that movie. Yeah, that's an awesome cup right there. It actually has about 2 cups of coffee in it, and it's still rather hot. I'm kind of proud of that cup. Y'all didn't hear that? Y'all didn't hear what I just did there. Oh, beautiful day. So what's happening? That important things can really, it can. And, all straight, Mike the Caveman Savage, good to see you. Let's see. Let's see here. We got Mike, we got Wild Edibles, we got Jessica. Hey, I got the one that don't go away here. Let me see who we got in here. Focus. Let's see. Ariel. Yeah, that cup was a gift from Miss Gardening Warrior Q and Off the Wall Prepper. They did me right with that. Let's see who all we got in here. All right, now I'm sitting down now trying to pay attention to everybody. I can see stuff now without fear of falling off of a cliff. Did y'all enjoy that? Did we lose anybody? Did they say, that damn fool? I'm scared of heights. I got to get out of this. Pardon my French. Oh, wait a minute. That's not really French. A lot of stuff going on. Got, I come up here really to not think about the troubles of the world that I've been seeing. So I guess I don't really want to talk about it. And at the same time I do, because that's what's happening. Let me see here. If anybody's got any questions or anything, I will be, you drop French at times. I bet you do. Mm-hmm. I ain't agreeing with that real quick, like you some kind of bad person, but I bet you know some French. I bet you do. Oh, them Australians have had some reasons to use French for a little while. You know, I'm going to tell you what. Um, Copycat is it? No, it's Christy Betts. You know what, folks? I'm going to tell you right now. There's most of the channels you see out there. A lot of them that we follow. Okay, a lot of them that many of us follow. It's all about the current events. Now the doom and gloom. You know, that, and then what else do they call it? The hate, not hate mongering, the fear mongering. I will say this: they're putting out information that people need to know. They need to know about it. People need to wake up. We got some serious things headed our way, very serious, and I could talk your ears off on that. What state am I in, Dakota Hayes? I am in the state of confusion. I am deep in the heart of Alabama. Glad to see you there. Dakota Hayes, where are you from? And Copycat, where are you from? I'll tell you what, I'll tell you something. Well, let's see. Let me do the, well, let's see. We got 17 watching, and we got 14 thumbs counting mine. If you don't vote for yourself, well, why ain't you? Right? We got 17 folks in here, and wait a minute, hold on, how many? 14 thumbs up, so 3 people being stingy with their thumbs. That's what I always hear on the live streams, right? Everybody got to get them thumbs in. Um, Happy mongering is good. You're from Burning Hot, Arizona. You know what? You may have already said that. I think you did when you said there's no trees out here in Arizona. That's right. I was too busy trying not to mess up, not to make one of them uh, permanent problems for myself. Let's see. Mike the Caveman, we're going to show you your thumbs up. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Um, let's see. Wickershire Project. There's old Billy. Get to the chopper. Making coffee and lurking. Well, I've seen you. You're about like me. You're better off not being seen a lot of times, right, Billy? Billy's a sexy beast. He's out there running around on hobbit feet, just north of me in Tennessee, fixing up fixing up his homestead. Yeah, him and his folks, they've been through some stuff, and now they've settled on them a nice little place. I hear people. Either that or the squirrels have learned to talk. People and dog. We got dog action. We got people and dog action here. The park is no longer ours. Alone. I wish I could see that squirrel. Now look here. Look here. We got we got interlopers here. Look at that dog. Now if they walk in with the dog, they're all right, right? They're not going to be looking to sneak up on me. Yeah. Got to be safe. Now I'm going to tell you what. Let me talk about some current events here, right? I was in Homestead Oss's live stream a couple of days ago, a couple of nights ago, and Lynn was talking about the need to be more watchful, and we all need to be as things are getting more and more weird. For people, they're getting more weird, right? Okay, and talking about how you need to watch what you're doing. And Patera on Appalachian's Homestead with Patera, awesome woman. Lynn from Homestead, awesome woman. I'm gonna tell you what, you gotta love a woman that's out there um, speaking the truth and trying to help folks. They do a great job. And Patera, whew, She is one fiery one. Now she's further on north of the Appalachian Mountains than I am. I'm at the southern end of the Appalachian Mountains here in Alabama. Let's see here. Love to be here. I wish you were here. Y'all forgive me. I jump around a lot. And how y'all doing? Yeah, y'all got one dog or two? Y'all got one dog. Yeah. Y'all can come through here. It's okay. If y'all wanted to come through here, you're fine. Come on. Trying to encourage these people that I ain't no weirdo and hoping they ain't no weirdo, but they got a kid and a dog, see? So I don't think they're going to get me. I jump around a lot, and so I apologize. I'll be on one train, and boop, it jumps a track. Let's see here. And old Nans. Old Nans is coming here. Thank you very much. It's good to see you. Good to see you. There's many good folks. But what was I saying? Yeah, Homestead Oss, Lynn was talking about how we need to watch ourselves and watch our surroundings. And watch yourself when you're out shopping and, you know, because people are following people home after they've gone to the grocery store. And I want you to know something. This morning, somebody was following me at 7:30 in the morning. There was somebody following me. They were somebody local where I live, and they left out right behind me. I picked them up right behind me in the place, and they followed me turn by turn for turn, many turns, until we got. Hey, let's see. I'm a YouTuber doing a live stream here.
Okay.
And I won't. Let me get that dog in there. That's a good looking dog.
So thank you.
What's his name?
Rascal.
Rascal.
He's a silly little dog.
Wait, Gator.
What's your YouTube channel?
Homestead Aquarius.
Homestead Aquarius.
Yep.
Remember that, baby. We'll
Yep.
look it up.
Yeah, y'all be on there. Rascal will be on there.
Rascal will be on there.
Some people don't like to be seen, and some people do, and
Yeah.
you know.
It don't bother us.
Yeah, Rascal. Come here, Rascal. Let me say hello to Rascal. Hey there, Rascal. Rascal don't mean to meet a stranger, y'all. That's what they say.
He's still a puppy.
Yeah, he's got that puppy about him. If he's an adult, he might be ready to bite me.
Well, he got his adult. He's not quite a year old yet.
Oh, he's a good looking dog, man.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all have fun.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, that dog. That right there. See, they're safe. They got a dog and they got a kid with them. They're not looking to hurt me. But the people that were following me this morning, again at 7:30 in the morning, they followed me turn for turn. And they weren't doing a very good job of it either. I mean, there was a couple of times when they had to hit the brakes to keep from hitting me, okay? There's one thing you don't want to do is cause yourself to be, any attention to be brought to yourself when you're following somebody. And so I pulled off, and then I kind of ducked back over here and, let it be obvious. And they went on around me. And then they went, okay, see, we were going this way and then turn this way. They followed me around this turn. And I parked right here. They went around me and then went back over here. See, I was headed this way and they followed me the whole way. Let's say just, Then they just decided, oh, okay, never mind. We're going to go this way. It's like, yeah, you busted. And I've got my neighbors watching the place and got security cameras and all that. So if anything shows up, anybody shows up, they will be, they'll be in trouble. That's right. I was thinking to myself, Billy, I was thinking, well, maybe they don't know where they're going and they think I know where they're going. But they did. It's the craziest thing I ever seen. It's not the first time I've had somebody follow me. But, you know, and that makes me think, you know, some of these folks that are bad or have a tendency to do some bad stuff. A lot of them had jobs. A lot of them has lost their jobs. And so at 7:30 in the morning, there might be some of them out there sitting there say, hey, watch for that old guy to leave. We're going to go find him. I don't know. I try not to get too paranoid about things. But after about 8 turns, you know, there's something up. And so what I did is I went and got behind them. Only thing is there was about 3 or 4 people behind them, in between me and them. And I wasn't able to get a picture of their license plate. I know what the car looks like. But I say all that to say this. It's, yeah, Jessica, at 7:30 in the morning, you know, it's crazy. We should put you and Robert in a place together like a park. There's a few homeless people in it. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, it's weird being on this side of the screen. Like I said, I don't. Hey, Little House in the Big Woods. How are you? Last month, and y'all are kind of remote out there, ain't you? Little House in the Big Woods. I mean, y'all look kind of remote to me. In the Idaho mountains. Okay, all right. It's, you know, when you get up in the Idaho mountains, I mean, there's places around here that's remote, but you know, you get way back up in there, you got to pack a lunch and get somewhere on purpose. You know, if you go messing up and get caught, you might be in trouble. Not even 500 people. Well, I've got a little small town here, and there's more than 500 people, but I think it's more like 525. I don't know. There's not a whole lot. Oh, this is a pretty big park. They have miles and miles of trails. Now, one of these days, I'm going to silence my notifications when I do a live stream. I forget everything. Did I see Scott with Cuckoo Cottage come in here earlier? Lord, y'all tell me if it did. I don't know. I think he said, I think he responded to my post this morning just a few minutes before I started here. That's an awesome guy right there. Let me scroll through this chat here. I don't see him in here. Scott is Scott Hughey. I think his name is. I'm not going to say his last name is Hughey. I think it is, but he is his channel. Scott's name is Cuckoo Cottage, and I always like to shout that man out because he is a tremendous gardener in Ireland, and not to mention just a spectacular human being. That's once again is Cuckoo Cottage. He's in Ireland, and that's the man that taught me about that strawberry trick that I try to share, and I always try to throw that action back to him. If you have got strawberries and you're getting frustrated with everything eating them before you do, and you want to reduce your pest pressure to almost nothing, and really almost nothing, like 99%, you know, you get your harvest, you watch your strawberries, and when it's just before they start to get ripe, okay, go ahead and pick them. When they're still hard and still got a little green showing, a little bit, you know, it's a happy medium there. You pick those strawberries and you bring them in, put them in your house. Now he shows you how to do it, putting it in boxes or whatever, and you can do that. But they will ripen in your house, and you will get the benefit of a fully ripe strawberry, and a slug or a bird will not. That works for your tomatoes as well. I just didn't hear it about strawberries. It used to always frustrate me to death. It's like, if I'm going to get any strawberries, I'm going to have to share them with the slugs. That's not a fun thing to have to think about and do. So do yourself a favor and then go see him. Go check him out. The man has got organic gardening down to a science. The UK gardeners, there's a lot of them that are so incredibly impressive to me. Number one is Terry King. Okay, there's lots of great ones, and Terry King probably say, no, 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 not me. It's this other guy over here. But do you watch one Terry King episode and learn 50 things that he can teach you, and it's just amazing. But yeah, the folks over there in the UK with their more limited amount of I'm going to say this, being from hillbilly from Alabama, I ain't ever been to UK. Don't know for sure, but y'all have less land there. It's tied up in different ways, and the allotments are fought over, and so gardening is incredibly important. Probably almost like a sport, like soccer or something, or football, or whatever. I guess that's German. I don't know. Just eat the slugs. That'll teach them. If you got ducks, feed them slugs to your ducks. I have now. Here's another channel. Okay, Cap. Let me go back. Let me scroll back through here. I've got one mouth, two hands, two devices, and not nearly enough coffee to manage it all. Let's see here. Um, that's right, Jessica. Y'all need to. Everybody needs to be paying attention to what they're doing. It says, "What's the name of the park?" Okay, Gardening Warrior Q. I am at Palisades Park. It's a little park, little state park, uh, right close to Aniana. Um, it's a place where I've been before many times. Uh, but there's some places I'm thinking about going. People that Darren down under Farm and Forge. G'day, mate. This would be a good time for me to practice up on my Australian accent and anger the Australians out there by butchering their style. Their style. Excuse me. Man. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, yeah, Grandpa is right after you hear that. Oh, boy. Um, Something didn't go down the right way. Um, there we go. The, what was I saying? Angering the Aussies, and then I got myself in trouble and start choking up here. Yes, I'm okay. I'm fine. That's like when you get strangled on something and you're trying to breathe, and then somebody has to. If there's a group of you, if somebody, all it has to be is one more person, right? You're sitting there and you try and drink something, and some of it goes down the wrong way, or you like inhale something the wrong way. In this case, and you get strangled, and somebody has to. It's a law. They have to ask you, "Are you okay?" While you're trying to breathe and just it's like, yeah, I'm okay. Just let me get through this. I don't. It's a law. Oh yes, Palisades has the drop offs. It surely does. It sure does. Well, good to see you, Darren. Uh, I know it's cool weather time for you folks down there. Now, let me tell you, if I get started talking about something, and you need me to go back to it, just say, hey, you got derailed, and you know, um, going back, going back to what you're talking about, because I sure will. Let's see, Rim's family, Remy, good to see you. Trout fisherman, blueberry picker, Dadgum Canada's foraging monster up there. F.R. Humphrey. Now, F.R. Humphrey, that's one of my neighbors. Where am I? I'm up at a place called Palisades Park in Aniana, Alabama. It's just outside. It's probably within the city limits, but it's a big city limits, I guess, out in the country. Literally had frost. Darren had frost. Ariel, small can of WD-40 in the purse. Yep, that'll help them keep lubricated and moving quickly away from you, maybe. But do be careful about that off-label use. You know, that can get tricky. And one of the most amazing earthlings on the face of the earth is with us here, and I could not be more proud. That's Hughey with Food Forest Permaculture, Mr. Hughey. I think everybody knows him. If you do not, then I highly recommend you go to his channel. Now, Hughey, I have got something, brother, that that I'm working on. Okay, I've got a permaculture thing that I'm working on that I think that you will like. I've just got to get the video made and get it out there. You know, you come up with these ideas, or I do, and you know, when I say you, I mean everybody. You come up with these ideas and you think, oh man, this is a good idea. And you run it out and you see where it goes. And sometimes it turns out it wouldn't be such a great idea. And so I'm going to see how it goes. But I think I've got a good idea that will help out people and help out our earth, help out future generations. I'd like to share that. And when I do, if you think it's a good idea, folks, I'd like to get you help to sharing it out. You know, I think it's that important. But that'll come later. That'll come later. Let's see who just came in here. It was, I know I saw it. There's a certain feller in here called the Cat. Let's see. Can we get in here? Can we? Anyhow, I'm gonna have to put my finger in here, right there. Cat without the hat. Good morning, sir. No, I don't want to put him in timeout. Leave him alone. Oh, 20 people in here. 20 people that I'm very, very proud and 21 now. Honestly, thank you all very much. Miss Southern Belle. It is, darling. It's a beautiful place. Alabama and anywhere in the Southeast, we have so much nature. We've got the mountain ranges, mainly the large Appalachian Mountains that runs from about the middle of Alabama, way all the way up to Canada. I think it's all the same basic mountain chain. And then not far from there, we've got the beach of some place, somewhere there's a beach. So we're blessed with that in the Southeast. It's nice. Art Wildman Survival. Howdy, sir. I'm glad to see you. There's some fine people in here. You know, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming by here. I just had a wild hair and wanted to see who all was up. You know, I've been, like I said, I told this in the beginning, you know, I've been up all night, as is my custom many times. Let me get some lubrication here this is what I call WD-40 for my mouth parts, okay? Now, I can talk more respectable and everything. I can use the correct words and all that, but I do like to be a little casual and not be so tied up or tight and stuck up with, you know, having to do this proper thing and trying to hide the hillbilly inside me, okay? So that's what you get right there. I guess we could do one in private live streams for anybody who wants to know that I talk. I can talk right. That's too much like working though. Oh, let's see here. Um, oh, let's see. One place. Okay, now Wayside Wade, brother Wade. I am glad to see you here. Glad to see you. That's right, a Hillbilly Roar. I ain't sure what that was. Man, we do a. If I do a hillbilly, um, if I do a hillbilly Tarzan, I'll probably cough up a lung at the same time. I'm known to smoke a little too much, and you know, probably be worse than what you heard earlier. Um, and that's terrible. So it's real. It's real life. Was it Turtle Man? He'd always say, "Live action." Yee, 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 yee. I used to love watching that guy back when I had cable years ago. Oh, but yeah, I've been up all night. I've gotten in recent years to where I'm getting this thing to where I stay up too dang long, you know, and I can't go to sleep. And right now, my mind's still wide awake, and I say no, I ain't interested in going to sleep. Let's do this, okay? I just touched somebody apparently by accident. See, now things happen, all right? Things happen. All right, we got that offensive thing off the screen. Let's move around a minute. Y'all want to move around? Let's move around. We're going to pack up our office here. If y'all are enjoying it, and if you are, that's good. If you don't, leave. You know, whatever. No harm, no foul. Um, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just, I'm just hanging out and you know, showing something. Uh, we're gonna put everything in the hillbilly briefcase and move around a little bit. So now this is going to involve me walking and talking and carrying a bucket. And what do we do with Senior Frog there? Oh, this is sketchy. This is. I need a cup holder for my bucket. Okay, we're gonna lock that down. Wade, Wayside Wade, an amazing young man. He's out there all the time. Hey, look what I've got going on here. Okay, that's tight. That's tight. That's good and tight down in there. Wayside Wade is a friend of mine that travels to far more places in America. Yes, you are young. All right, don't argue with me. I'm older than you. He travels to far more places than I do here in America. That man has got a lot of content from his travels around the country. And I highly recommend checking out his channel. Now, you meet people on this platform that are players. And Wade is not one of those people. He likes to help people build their channels. He does that. We all do. But he has some great live streams from places. Meet lots of people throughout the world. Look, there goes a lizard. Y'all probably can't see it over there. It's live action now. If we're getting sketchy over here. I do have a couple of break points right here. If I was to slip, we could catch ourselves right here. Look at this cedar tree. You know, the textures of nature are incredible to me, you know. Uh, listen to me trying to say something all, I don't know what the word for it is, all poetic or something. But textures of nature underneath my feet here. That root right there almost saw the demise of the bucket and the phone and look, butterfly. I am easily distracted by butterflies. Look at there. Does anybody know what kind of butterfly that is? You didn't get a good look at it. But yeah, this is not necessarily a live stream where I take and review the park. It's just, oh, this is sketchy here. There we go. That's as close as y'all need to be. I would get y'all closer, but it's dangerous for y'all. Not going to do it. No, not going to do it. Now there's people probably watching me and calling the cops. There's a hillbilly out there in the park. He's walking around with his phone talking to himself, and he's got a bucket in his hand. What's he doing out there? Well, I don't know. It's a dang mess. Oh, you have to get to the, hey, Howie, I've been trying to watch where I walk. Thank you, brother, for coming in here. It's good to see you, Howie, and hope everything goes good for you at the doctor's. Y'all go find him. Oh, this is a pretty good view here. Pretty good view of, look at that butterfly. Butterfly's just showing off, just flying right over the edge, right? Oh, there are so many plants, so many wild plants down in here. There are several pawpaw trees down in here, and I haven't been here when they were ripe. Pawpaw trees, and I know of a few places where there's some pawpaw trees, but pawpaws have a very short amount of time. They're almost like mulberries, okay? Pawpaw trees are an amazing food that we have here in North America. They are a tropical fruit. And I want to say, and I'm probably wrong for saying it, but I want to say that they're the North American continent's only tropical fruit. It's a citrusy almost kind of thing. Some of y'all have had it, you know. What I'm doing is I'm negotiating us a place here, right? Set down the action bucket. Wayside Wade has got his action vest. I got an action bucket. Lord, I just hit something. I don't know what I hit here. Aren't pawpaw similar to papaya? Well, in fact, in Australia and other places, they call papayas pawpaws. Y'all can look up a pawpaw tree from North America. And I'm sitting here talking about a pawpaw tree. I'm a fan of a certain plants, okay? And pawpaw trees are one of the things I'm a fan of. They were a powerful food for the Native Americans. Pawpaw trees literally fed Lewis and Clark on their expedition of America. A lot of their way. People don't know that. The Native Americans used to have huge orchards of pawpaw trees. They're an amazing fruit. They are America's largest fruit. Okay? It's not an apple or a pear or anything like that. It's a pawpaw. They get to be about a pound to a pound and a half. And when they turn ripe, they're green to yellowish, green. But they are a lot like mulberries. A lot of things can happen to ruin the crop. I'm in the sun. Let's see here. The blossoms are very smelly. That's right. Vandal the land. Okay, we had somebody sneak in while I was sneaking around here. They are wonderful. Pawpaws will grow all the way from Florida up to up to the Canadian border and right around the southern border of Canada in the southeast, the eastern half of the United States. They They don't grow too much. They're not native to the western side of the United States. They're native to the eastern side. But if you get a chance, get you some pawpaws, and you're going to experience something that's almost like a pineapple and almost like a banana taste. But now the texture, it's not like a regular biting into fruit. It's it has more the consistency of like people say pudding. You can eat them in whatever stage you want to just before, but you need a spoon, to eat it. A lot of times you have to run. Britton Farms, it's good to see you. Yeah, custardy is what a lot of people say. Will they grow in the north? Well, how far north? Their native range will go up to the southern parts of Canada in the eastern side. What you're looking for, what I'm talking about, is Asamina triloba would be the scientific name for it. Asamina triloba. And then my other favorite plant, which is Passiflora incarnata, which is the passion flower. Love those two plants there. That's right, Cat is dropping some information there. One of the things about pawpaw trees is they could go extinct very easily. These trees, they predate the honeybees' arrival here on Earth, let's say. They were made to be pollinated by carrion flies, and therefore their blossom smells like rotting meat, okay? It's an old fruit. It was made to be eaten and basically gardened and cultivated by the ancient megafauna that we had here in North America. The giant sloths, the mastodons, the giraffes, the bison. These gigantic creatures that ate this fruit. Well, they would also tear some of it down. Okay. They tore some of the trees down. Some of them remained standing. Now, here's the thing. The pawpaw trees, the reasons they can become extinct, and almost did, is because they're considered a trash species. They're not valued by lumber companies or many people at the time, unless they had sense enough to know what food was, right? So they found out that when they did an awful lot of opening up of the eastern half of the United States, that the pawpaw trees were becoming less and less, because the UV light will kill the young trees. They have to have dense forest canopy above them in order to survive as young trees. Then after that, they race for the sun. There will be tall pawpaw trees shooting up just like the rest of these here, trying to find some sun. They typically want some sun to produce some good fruit. And I know where one tree is, okay? There's one tree that I know of that it has to be 60 foot tall. And if it is, it would be what they call a state, a champion tree. That's what they call them, a champion tree of Tennessee. It's on hunting club land, but it's leased out to a paper company. A paper company owns the place, and they lease it out to some hunters. And I'm worried about that tree because the loggers won't care about it. And I'm thinking of making a trip up there to this tree and find these people and let them know what they've got. and maybe they'll leave it standing because it may be the biggest pawpaw tree in the state of Tennessee. They normally don't get that big, but this one is down halfway down a hill, and it's stretching as high as it can get to get up above the other trees there. Okay, that's right. Billy's dropping some information there. And they are being studied for their use, for their chemicals that they contain. Let's see. Not really showing much of a view here. My arm ain't that big. Let's see. Need to find some place where I can see what y'all are saying and still get a view. Let's go back over here. I see some lovely, lovely tables. Oh, what should I do here? Should we go for a swing or should we go for a table? Y'all tell me, swing or table? Well, let me tell you this right now. Table has a little shade. Yeah, table has some shade. Let's go over here. Let's see, who just came in here? Rebel Canners. Wayside Wade wants me to hit the swing. Okay, we're gonna hit the swing for a little bit, all right? Hey, y'all, don't, look at here. Look at here. We'll put that in the action pocket. Let's see. That right there, Trader Joe's, all right? Y'all pack out your trash. I don't know whose it was, but that trash right there is picked up in honor of Wayside Wade. All right. Y'all ready? No, I don't want to rotate my phone. I want to rotate my buttocks. There we go. I'm getting goofy, y'all. This comes from not sleeping for a while, right? Start getting punch drunk. Lord. Yeah, earlier when I got here and was eating my breakfast, it was boiling up some rain clouds, and they got close enough for the wind to hit, but they didn't get close enough to get anything wet here, and thankfully so, since I wanted to have this wild hair and go live, see who's out there. Let's see. Pawpaw conspicuous fruits developing. Yeah, I'm telling you what, pawpaws, you gotta find some. Now they don't last long, right? Once they're ripe and ready to go, you got to get them then, and that's if you can beat the coons and the possums and the deer, because they're pretty doggone tasty. Ariel, if you want to go ahead and go, darling, you can. I mean, I appreciate you stopping by. Bless you. This is my neck of the world, neck of the woods, and I'm happy that you stopped in to see me for a little while. And you have yourself a good night's rest, darling. I'm going to be back over there and seeing you, showing me your part of Australia. I was just thinking about that the other night. I was watching Hooper's Mayhem on a live stream yesterday sometime, might have been last night, and he had another YouTuber that was Dragon's FPV. He's a drone channel, does lots of fancy drone flights, and while Hoops was sitting there fishing, he was fishing in a part of Australia there. He was real close to FPV, and FPV came and met him. Let's see, let him go seed swiping, cutting, propagating, fun to watch. Hey, Ariel, have a wonderful night, darling. Appreciate you. That's a fine lady right there. Knows how to cook. Seriously. I think, does everybody in here know everybody? Everybody know everybody. Everybody calls your friend. Yeah. There's some places that I'm thinking about going. And one of the places, let me get side saddling this. You ever like to do that? Just kind of sit, right? Just sit side saddle and go casual with it. Now, some people might not like this, okay? And I get it, all right? But it's a historic place. Most everyone in this room, I think, I can probably bet $100 that everyone in here right now has heard of Jack Daniel's Distillery and the very powerful distilled liqueur that or liquor that that they make there, Jack Daniel's, Old Number 7. Now, that's close to here, relatively speaking, and it's one of the places that in my youth I went to a few times with my family. Um, that's a neat place. I'm thinking about going there. May not do a live stream, maybe a video. But would there be interest in seeing these kind of things? Jack Daniel's known far and wide, but to get a little tour of it, maybe people would want to see that. And then there's some caves around Alabama. Um, that's that would be very interesting to see. You know what? I forgot about something. I've done okay so far. Let me not jinx myself and show myself. So far, I don't think anybody's seen me. I need to get back in here and get into the action bucket and get my coffee out. Right? The action bucket. I got it right here. All right. Let's get the WD-40 for my mouth parts again. What you would have interest? Yeah. Live stream at Jack Daniels. Now see, Billy is out there close to Jack Daniels. He ain't far from there. He ain't far at all. I'd like to go there and a few of the caves. I think that would be a neat thing. I know where one cave is there's a shark's tooth embedded in the ceiling. That's a pretty neat thing. It's a gigantic cave opening. Oh, what's on y'all's mind? All that breeze. Can y'all hear the breeze? Is it picking up? I don't know how the microphone is doing. Y'all may not be able to hear half of what I'm saying. And I promise you, if you hear half of it, that's too much probably. Oh, this is just I was punch drunk and decided to do something a little different kind of day. I have my coffee. I ain't had coffee in over a week. I know I hadn't had coffee in over a week. And it tastes good, y'all. I'm sure you would have great input. 5x5, thank you very much. Yeah, I like the natural stuff. I used to love to take my kids places like this, anything natural to get them, away from all the things, of the modern world and, do what we can. Oh, I'd go to the beach one time, take y'all with me. But I don't know, I feel the need to do more than just grandpa sitting here in a swing. My battery life is down to about 37%, so I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot for a whole long. Sorry, I got to get out of this office. I'm sweltering in here. Hey, Blue, thank you very much for stopping in and hanging out with me, darling. I appreciate you. That's you stay cool over there. And you folks in the UK and Australia, I swear, y'all are the testing grounds for everything that comes here. It comes here eventually. And I don't know why, but they do. They test it out on you folks. And then it gets to us and Canada, right? Um, we're all the colonies scattered out across the world, right? You know, only we kind of fought with mom and dad, and broke off, got all pissy. Oh, life done free. Now I remember you now, okay? Life done free. That's a great channel right there. Um, you know, we've got a bunch of great channels that's been in here. Life done free. Um, has got some amazing spirit, patriotic spirit. Okay, if you catch my meaning, patriotism, self-reliance, being prepared in strong ways. Um, hmm. Let's do this. We've had enough swing time. Maybe we put the see, without talking about some of these current events. I don't know what to talk about. Let's see. We'll break into the action bucket. Now I've got to rearrange some stuff for the action cup to fit in there. All right. Wayside Wade in his action vest. You know, you can get a action figure now, I think. If not, I'm going to make one up soon. You can get it. You can get it through there. Hey, y'all sit on my leg for a second. Let me put on my glasses. All right. Now we'll get off of our butts, right? That almost rhymed, but I wasn't going to make that one. Well, oh, here's a neat thing I see. Now, I've been up all and down this area here before with my young'uns. There's a little bit of a steam in that heat. Prepped for Eternity Homestead. Hello, how are you? I'm not sure that I know your channel. No, I do. I recognize your symbol there. I do. No, no, no. They ain't gonna be a Robert action figure. They're gonna be a Wayside Wade action figure to go with the action vest. This just kind of piqued my interest right here. This is one of the pine trees. It's kind of gnarly from standing against the wind for many years. You know, it twists you up and gives you some character, right? Well, people are like that too. And I tell you what, there's a lot of folks just like me. It's like, hey, I don't want no more character. I'm all charactered out. I'm fine. I don't need no more. Don't need no more wind. Don't need no more hardship. Nothing like that. I've got enough character. You know, you're done with me. Leave me alone. Look at that. I can't really show everything the way I'd like to. And I dang sure can't run around like a billy goat do all this stuff with the camera in my hand because that's too far down. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Well, we can walk around. This back in here gets tight and it goes away. Well, it keeps going on, but the good stuff is back up this way, back where we were. We'll walk back up this way. It's a nice little park. There's no camping here. It's day use only. Get to come out, bring the kids. We have a lot of weddings here. Weddings and family reunions and littering contests, apparently. We'll pick up along the way. Now I'm trying to see the chat, you know, and walk and talk at the same time. and for me. And we ain't gonna pick up all the trash. This ain't a trash picking up detail, but we'll get some of it, and that's a straw. Thank God it's not wet. It just been the squirrels had been using it though, because it's early morning here. Been all right. Little squirrel spit on the straw. That's not a bad thing. But we have had many weddings here, family reunions, get-togethers of all kinds. During Christmas, this entire park is lit up with Christmas decorations. You see that right there? We have a fire tower here, an original fire tower. Those are neat. I've been up in the top of that. We will not go up to the top of that today. Once I get to the top of that, I would need probably a 20-minute recovery period, to be honest with you. But when I was a kid, we used to go to a lot of places like this, the cheap places, places where you didn't need to spend $150 for a ticket to go see a giant mouse place. That's right. It's an amazing resource. And I've got a thing for rocks. I love rocks. In fact, me and my mother, we kind of joke about, stealing each other's rocks. Look at all that English ivy. All right. It's England taking over. Y'all tell me if I miss a piece of trash. We'll do our part. Time to shine, Homestead. Now, have we got Angel or Tom in the house? Both of them are pretty, but one of them's prettier than the other one. I will tell you that. I'll let you guess. Vandal, have a good day, brother. Thank you for stopping in. This old hillbilly. It's just so neat up under here, up underneath the canopy. It's, look at that twisted tree. Right? Baroque Cowgirl Homestead. Now that lady knows how to garden. And she's out there in the heat too. A lot of people struggling with the heat. I'm going to tell you what, Tony, poor old Tony at our cabin in the woods now. Tony. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. I almost messed up and pressed the wrong thing. Let's see here. Look here, look what I got. Be good if I get my hand in these shots. Normally it's all about my hands, right? And I can't seem to get my hand in there now. Little flower. I mean, a feather. It's a feather. I'm going senile, y'all. I don't know. I'm just kind of having fun. Look at that. Look at that right there. Just talking about nature's, all the textures, okay? Look at that. Look at that character right there. That character. The trees up on top of the mountains are stunted. There's some other mountains around here that are a little higher, and their trees are very short. They don't grow very tall. They grow compact. Let's see. Yes, I have. I have been awake too long, and when I get back home, I will take myself a nap. Now, see, we got something here that don't look right. See, I ain't gonna pick that up. There's not a grill over here. Somebody just dumped that out there. Just an olderish hillbilly here walking around with a bucket and talking to his phone. Wish I could see the chat and picture. Yeah. Let's see. There are beaches up on the coast of Maine that have signs prohibiting the removal of pebbles and blah, blah. That's right. Hey, Wade, hold on. Loopy. Loopy? Maybe so. Y'all are getting the raw feed, the raw live action feed. Not that polished, slick videos, heavily edited, incredible, videos that I make. It's all live. Back to that rock. Now some of y'all weren't here in the beginning, but I'll tell you real quick. You see this great big chasm? Okay, I ain't gonna bore you with the long story. My kids gave me a bunch of extra gray hairs. Okay, when they decided that it was a great idea to jump from this side up to that side. Okay, they both did it. I've got one that's built like a squirrel. I've got one that's built like a bear. The squirrel did great. The bear scared me to death with that little patch of leaves right there. It's still right there, right? Actually, right in here, This has been a few years ago. He got him a running jump. Jumped, and his foot hit that and slid. He would have gone over. Thank God he didn't. I didn't need to. I didn't need to see him, have a nasty fall. Yeah, that's what they'll do. That's what they're good for. I recommend not having kids. They ain't nothing but trouble. Kids are nothing but trouble, and they cost you money. Oh, don't even have them. And they stink too for a good part of their life. Y'all know it's true. Oh, that breeze. There's a breeze coming through here. You see that over there? That's the other side of the mountain. There's a very nice breeze coming through here. I like it. This is a nice place. It's a good place for a live stream. Especially if there was something going on that was exciting. Lord, y'all. Got the nice little pavilion here. Tiny farm nuggets. Why does that sound like and look like butt nuggets with just a slightly different name? Tiny farm nuggets? Is that an offspring little chick of Butt Nuggets Homestead? Or has that been a change in the name? Either way, we're fine with it. Yep, new name, okay. Same people though, right? Y'all didn't get new people, right? Same people? Okay, same people. All right, we're good. Don't want no counterfeit people in there changing names and stuff. Let's see. Danger beyond that point. We've done crawled out to the edge. There's some people ain't seen all this, I know, right? I know some of y'all wasn't here when I did the action sequence of sneaking up on this here edge. Some of y'all hadn't seen the view. Let me go over here since we're here. Lord. It's high up here, y'all. And if you got issues with heights, okay? We height. We at the heights now. Right? Isn't this nice? I've been up here many times in making videos, especially Shed Wars videos. One more time since I'm here, okay? I'm gonna risk my phone and my life with this. I ain't getting over there. See that? It's a real far drop down, y'all. Okay, let me reenact this. All right, let's get down here low. All right, y'all grunt with me. Get down on your belly with me. All right, y'all probably got carpet or something. Y'all can get done. I lost somebody. It says I lost connection. That's probably to keep me from doing something embarrassing here. All right, we're almost there. Lord, y'all. We getting close. I'm so silly. Y'all, I would apologize, but probably shouldn't. Look, it's all meant to be this way. See that right there? All right, now look, right here. I'm gonna put you in my two hands and let y'all go over the cliff here. Look down there. All right. That's a long ways down. I'm gonna say it's about 60 feet. Nah, it's probably more like 50. It's a long ways down. It's further than I want to fall. So now we're gonna creep. We're gonna grunt our way back from the edge. Yes. Okay, and then stand up. Cat without the hat, it is a good climbing place. We have people testing out their skills on these cliffs. You can get a permit and you can climb on these. In fact, whenever I was in the scouts, we would bring the scouts over here and have we teach rappelling, and that was a lot of fun. I don't know, where are we viewing from? From right here. You are here at my feet, but my feet, by the way, are just slightly outside of a town called Aniana, Alabama. It's a little state park called Palisades Park. I'm up on top of a mountain near the end of the Appalachian Mountain Range, southern end. The Appalachian Mountains, Appalachian. See, if I get my hillbilly in there right, I'm calling them right, say Appalachian Mountains. Now, they terminate here in Alabama, just south of Birmingham. And they run all the way up through New York and into Canada. And I think it's all part of the same mountains, although one may be folded into the next. And, you know, if we have a geologist in the room, they can tell that. But it looks like the same massive mountains to me. Hillbilly Roar, that's right. As long as we back up from that cliff, we can still even say something, I'm good. Lord, we're not doing no cliff diving. But I have been rappelling, and that was an awful lot of fun. Let's see. Somebody just said something here. Let's see. Let's see here. How about that? Fellow Alabamian, prep for eternity homestead. I'll need to find you, sir, and I'll be able to do that. Prep for eternity. Oh, what are you talking about? Time to shine. Y'all have got some beautiful stuff there. Let's see. I was talking about rappelling, but it's awesome. It's scary at first, but you just basically back off the edge of the cliff, and you hold your rope, and you just start walking backwards. It was a lot of fun, and I really didn't want to do it, I'm gonna tell you. But if we're getting the kids in on it, you know, all the adults got to do it too. One thing that I'm out here and I'm looking at, me being out in nature a lot, and a lot of y'all too, y'all know the value of looking at trees and knowing what you're seeing and the leaves of everything. A lot of things here to show. But my idea of repelling bug spray. Yeah. Wait a minute, did I see that? Look at there, we got some more garbage to pick up here. Every little bit counts. That reminds me of a channel that I did a Homestead Aquarius spotlight on called Trail Trash Outdoors. They are two young men, young adults, whatever, young men, or two men, that will go out to the places that people love to go to, and they clean up as well as have some fun, either fishing or kayaking or canoeing, and they're picking up trash. Beautiful day. Got some negotiating some roots here. This cliff runs a very long ways, and we can't go up all the way. I just wanted to come out here and hang out and see who shows up on this pretty day. See the lady right there? You barely see her right there in the middle. She takes care of the flowers here. I had a chance to talk to her this morning. There's a lot of flowers here, a lot of plants, and she takes very good care of them. She told me that right now it's really dry. That reminds me, Tony, at our cabin in the woods, he has got it rough up there. The temperatures up there is way over 100 this week, and for a while, way over 100. A lot of people out there suffering. Arkansas, Oklahoma, North Texas, the heat dome, you know. We'll set the action bucket down for a minute. There are 11 people in here that insist on torturing themselves while still being here listening to me. Metal detecting, absolutely. That's some good stuff. Let's see, I know I've missed a lot of chat, but so far I have not fallen, which is a good thing. Has any, I bet you nobody's ever been here. They may have been to some of the bigger places, but not here. I won't take, wait a minute, something went up my shirt. Like in the back. Okay. Don't know what it was. That's when you have to make a decision. Do you just be cool about whatever went up his shirt? Or do you get all panicky about it and you start swatting? Because that's when you're going to get stung, right? If you just be chill about it, maybe the little critter won't do anything bad, and then you get to him later or whatever. I put my hand back there, couldn't find anything. Let's see here. I would do a Hillbilly Roar. I would do a Tarzan yell, but I'm telling you, it might freak out the locals. They might ask me to leave. You reckon? I hadn't done a Tarzan yell in so long. Yeah, let me take my glasses. See, and I've got this other thing. I've got my glasses, so I'm trying to see with my glasses the ground as I walk and see a chat and all that kind of stuff. And I did not say that I'm close to needing bifocals. Okay, I didn't say that at all. I'm saying it's probably going to be an option in the future, you know, as far as I can push it back. I am going to get my coffee out. The action bucket is hot. Let's see, my dad used to do the Captain Caveman yell. Oh, yes. Yes. I used to love to do that too. And now I'm like, should I do the Captain Caveman yell? Jessica, thank you so much for being here and hanging out. I'm just hanging out. And I've got 19% battery left. I'm not really trying to have a long live stream or anything. I just wanted something to kind of break me out of the rut that I'm in. And as far as YouTube and videos, Jessica, you have a wonderful day, darling. Thank you for all the work that you put into making everybody have a chance to have a better day with what you put out. That's a great lady right there, a wonderful human being. Now let me do something controversial here, okay? This is going to make some of y'all mad, all right? And truth be known, it might get me kicked out of this park, but I don't think so. All right, here's what we've got, right? I don't know if y'all can see me. All right, I'm trying to keep this pack of nicotine out of the sight of everybody. Don't like to show that. What we have here is a controversial subject, okay? There are some people on this earth. Well, okay, there's all people on this earth, all right? And this is a particular thing for them. You've got a picnic table. You've got a chair there. You've got a table there. Where does your keister go? All right. Is it legal to put your seat on the table, or do you got to put it in a seat? All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to throw caution to the wind here, not step on my glasses, and we're going to put our buttocks up here on top of the table. I like this more better. Oh, let's see. Who have I lost? I have done lost people. Let's see. That was Jessica. This is not the live stream where, you know, any kind of big gardening secrets is going to be known this day, or homesteading. I'm just hanging out. Me and live streams. Ooh, what have we got here? Let's see, YouTube closed because it overheated. Okay, so the action bucket trapped too much heat in there with the coffee. There we go. Pulled it right back up. I'm a little leery about showing this tablet because that's going to get my reflection in there. But I can see better. I can see better if I'm looking at the tablet. The comments stay there. So we've got y'all in one hand and y'all over here in another hand, and me operating here. You know, I feel the need to go ahead and do the I don't need to. It's Tiny. Who is it said the Captain Caveman? All right, Tiny Farm Nuggets. If you're still here, if you hadn't bailed out in the last 2 minutes, you want me to do the Captain Caveman yell? Oh my God, say no. I think I'd rather do Tarzan. No, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Chicken out, you lost your chance. Oh God, now you said it. See? Okay, yeah, you got in there just in time. Oh Lord. It's Lewis. Lewis is in the center of all communism. He's in the China Mart. All right, y'all. Every time I just got a 15%. Now see, I got a 15% warning here. I'm almost down on the battery. So anybody that's been here with me this long, God bless you. You've done helped me burn out a battery. I'm almost out. It's gonna go fast. Lewis, I know you don't go into town that often. So what you up there doing? It's time for, my phone is saying go to bed. That's right. I'm sure it is. It's, I do this though. I'll be up for a long time. A lot of times think about something. Here we go. Somebody done snuck up on us. We ain't being vigilant. People sneaking up on us. Could be right there on my back. But she didn't have a dog. I think that was a lady from earlier. Let's see. Let me get some mouth part stuff there. Okay. I'm gonna do the Captain. I ain't done it in probably 40 years. Whenever Captain Caveman was out there, but let's see. Captain. No, I can't do it. Captain Caveman. It was something like that. And that's the only time I'm going to do that. If I had some practice, maybe so. Maybe I could do a better one. Hope I'm not getting graded on it. Now Tarzan, I can do that pretty good. Maybe I need to go and do something dramatic, right? Is there like an action drama right in there? Oh, thank you, Billy. I appreciate it. Yeah, you're not off grid and rustic enough. You know how to do this stuff. Yeah. I won't do that one again. And probably now that I know that somebody's going to be recording it, don't need to do a Tarzan yell. Lord. Let's see here. We've got, I appreciate all of y'all being in here. Appreciate it very much. The thing is this battery is lasting. I charged it up right before I got here. It's at 13% now, so it has lasted almost 2 hours. That's pretty amazing. Didn't know how well it would work, and I've got great signal up here. Maybe when that wind's picking up, I hope it rains. If it rains, it'll keep things from getting too dang hot. We got van loads of people coming here now. They found out I'm here. We got people encroaching on us. There'll be a bunch of crazy Viking old people jump out of the van and come get me. We got to watch ourselves. Got to watch our backs always. You know who does this kind of stuff? I'm trying to my best, kind of like to emulate Wade. Okay, Wayside Wade. That man get out there and talk to a rock. Okay, and make it be entertaining. And I'm sitting here looking at a tree. All right, here goes somebody dinging me. Who's dinging me? Oh, okay. See, that's where the notifications would have helped if I turned them off. People be dinging me. People be dinging me. No, we have very little time together now for anyone that is sticking around. Battery's at 12%. See, I got this fear. I'm going to turn this phone around and y'all going to see me. And we can't have that. We'll leave the chat screen there. And why don't we take one last little bit of a walk here? Look, there we go. Got the action dump truck. Wade, one of these days, I have got something planned at my place here I think you're going to like. It's going to be a homage to Wade. Hey, have you ever seen this on live stream? Look, live action right there. Look at that. Going to have a perfect 10-point landing right there. 5-star landing, whatever they do. Look there, look. Professionalism. That was smooth. Not one bit of trash was dropped. Just backs up graceful like, right? And he's on his way to the next one. Keeping us safe. Keeping us safe. Yeah, Wade, I have got something in my mind that's very special. Trouble is, I got all these things in my mind and they keep me up in the middle of the night. And I don't get any sleep, and I decide, well, it's bed or breakfast time. And today I decided it was breakfast. Here goes a butterfly. Over here. And I think it's still zoomed in. Yeah, there we go. Zoom back out. Pinch and squeeze, man. Pinch and squeeze. Right? It's a great place. I wish I could give you more of a thing. I mean, I could walk around, you know, and show you the stuff. There's Mr. Scarecrow way over there, right? Guarding a wonderful field of corn. Y'all have seen some of these things up here. I've shown you a few of these buildings before. But it was mainly just to come on and see everybody at one time, whoever wants to show up, and see who's out there. Just hang out and do something to get me back into it, because I want to start doing regular live streams. I would like to do that. But I want them to be fun and have something to offer someone for their live stream time. That's something that to me is I don't know, it's important to me. I guess that's why I don't just go live all the time. Let's see. I'm getting drunk from looking at this screen, so I know it can't be good for y'all. My sleep is important. Yes, ma'am, it is. But it runs faster than I can. I can't catch any sleep lately. Oh, let's see here. Prepped for Eternity Homestead. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you coming. I will look for your channel and check you out. Yeah. Let's see. We have got 9% battery left and about 3 minutes left till it's been 2 hours. Like I said, I'm not here to run up the clock. I'm not out there busting tail trying to, do all the things that you need to do. That's not me. I'm just hanging out here now. But I am somebody that likes to end things on evens, It's like if you've been there like a 1 hour and 57 minutes, why not? Who stops, okay? Who stops at just short of 2 hours? We don't stop for 2 hours. We don't stop short. If we did stop short, you wouldn't get to see me pick up this, right? Yeah. Do your part out there. Pick up a little bit. Somebody dropped a little bit. I picked up a little bit. Little everyday things we can do for one another. Yeah. Let's see. The action bucket will be full, close to it. Let's see. Look at there. Trumpet vine. Oh, look, trumpet vine. We can make it a little bit more of an efficient trumpet vine. That stuff is a very invasive thing too. It's pretty, but it gets everywhere, and it's taking over that tree right there. How many of y'all have heard of Kudzu? I'm sure a lot of you have. I'm planning on going deep into the Kudzu jungle of Alabama. That is the plant that is consuming the South. Look here what we got. That vine growing up the Cedar Tree. That's it's not poison oak though. That I think is that trumpet vine. Oh, anybody bored? Kudzu. Kudzu is nasty. There's a group called Shenandoah that I used to love to listen to, still do. But they're a great band. They broke up now, I think. But they've got a song. It's one of their lesser known songs called Under the Kudzu. And that's a great song there. Let's hop back up here where we're not supposed to put our buttocks. Okay. Let's see here. What should we do? Should we take this and go out gracefully and before the battery runs out and it goes all and wisteria is good stuff. It's very pretty. Poisonous. My mom just found that out not long ago. Cut down a bunch of wisteria, and the goats got a hold of it, or rather the sheep. The sheep got a hold of it. Got to watch your plants out there. There can be some consequences for mishandling your plants. All right, sing us out. Oh Lord, I don't know what I would sing. Probably something to get me. Yeah, wisteria is bad juju. Yeah, yeah, but kudzu's horrible. Kudzu is just, it covers complete mountains. It climbs up to the top of every tree, and then it climbs. And see, I got my hand in here. It climbs up and then it goes over. I got 5% battery now. Oh, we're on 5% battery, and we are now at 2 hours and 1 minute. So we have come to a good place to stop. So I guess it's time to end. I have enjoyed so much seeing all you folks in here today with me this morning in this punch drunk tour of a sketchy cliffside with an old guy trying to walk around and not fall live stream. Thank you all very much for your friendship and for hanging out with me. Pigweed, yeah. There's something out there called giant hogweed, and that's scary, y'all. That's scary. Billy, it's good to see you. Glad you came. You're welcome, Tiny Farm Nuggets. Tiny Farms, there's all kinds of nuggets out there on the farm. You got the Tiny Farm Nuggets. I like butt nuggets, Homestead. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to get used to calling you Tiny Farm Nuggets now. Thank you, Wade, brother Wade. Appreciate you being here, brother, for so long, for all of you. Cat without the hat, you take care of yourself out there, brother. Let's see. There goes the action mower. We'll get a quick shot of that. Reminds me of Wade. Dakota Hayes, thank you. F.R. Humphrey, thank you very much for coming. Time to Shed Homestead, Tom, thank you very much. Let's see. Who else? Yeah, trying to think if there's anything I want to sing. This goes, let's see, I don't even, see, I'm going to mess it up. There's another group called Alabama. The group Alabama, and I'm sure most everybody knows them. They got that song that goes, so let's leave some blue up above us. Let's leave some green on the ground. It's only ours to borrow. Let's save some for tomorrow. Let's leave it and pass it on down. I like that. That's deep in my heart, and I hope it will be in yours too. Maybe not the way I've sung it though, but the words definitely. Let's leave some blue up above us. Let's leave some green on the ground. Let's take care of our world. It is only ours to borrow. And what we're saving and what we're taking care of is for our children and their children to come. I have a very special video coming out. It's going to be special for me because I think it's a good idea. I'm going to share that soon. And I look forward to seeing you all there when it comes out. Y'all be good. Take care of one another. And next time on Homestead Aquarius, I'll be doing something else. I guarantee it won't be more sketchy than this because this edge here is sketchy enough. So y'all be good. I'm going to end it. Let's count down. Count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I have to figure out how to end it, right? Y'all hang on. We're about to cut it off. Am I sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I am. I've got 3% battery left. Y'all be good.